Oh, hello.
You're looking fancy, Michael.
I'm feeling fancy, Diana. I'm feeling fancy.
This week we're continuing with our monthly Doctor Who specials covering the 8th Doctor.
That's right. It's time for Paul McGann. No, not until November. Go away. Go away.
I'm Diana DeCarlo.
I'm Michael Nixon.
And this is
Geek Crash Course. I would like a jelly baby.
Have one.
That's good. After the cancellation of the TV series, the BBC looked to get outside production help for the Doctor Who franchise. A British-born Hollywood producer, Philip Segal, gained the rights for Amblin Television, which was a part of the larger Amblin Entertainment, owned by Steven Spielberg.
There are a few books in this whole process, actually, including Doctor Who Regeneration, co-written by Segal himself, as well as The Nth Doctor, which chronicles the various scripts in development at various times. And we'd recommend checking them out if this is the sort of thing that interests you.
It is the sort of thing that interests me, and The Nth Doctor, well, kind of weird, is good. Anyway, after some time, the rights ended up with Fox Studios, and a deal for a 90-minute backdoor pilot was put together with a plan to go to series in the case of ratings success. Segal and his team shot in Vancouver, bringing back 7th Doctor actor Sylvester McCoy to film a regeneration scene where he changed into youthful actor Paul McGann.
Sadly, the TV movie didn't do so well, and the series returned to the wilderness. The 8th Doctor, what little we saw of him in the TV movie, was a romantic figure very much in the mold of a Byron-esque hero, filled with a love of adventure and an excitement for the world around him, kind of a ray of sunshine bursting out of the darkness of his previous incarnation. He's the first Doctor to romantically kiss a companion, and he certainly wouldn't be the last. We're not kissing.
No. The Doctor's outfit was very much in keeping with the romantic look of the character, a velvet coat with a silk vest and cravat. This costume was actually a Wild Bill Hickok outfit he stole from a hospital locker room after he regenerated.
The 8th Doctor's regeneration into the 9th remains a mystery, as the modern series started with the 9th Doctor already in place and relatively comfortable in his new body after the events of the last great Time War between the Time Lords and the Daleks.
It's generally believed that the 8th Doctor fought in the war, becoming darker and growing into the personality we saw in the 9th Doctor. But we'll have more on him next month, and more on that weird middle step a little bit later.
The TV movie introduced some elements that were later retracted by spin-off media and modern series, including the idea that the Doctor was half-human. The half-human thing comes from several of the intended reboots of the series planned before the TV movie.
The 8th Doctor only had the one story, so he only really had the one companion.
Grace Holloway, a cardiologist at the hospital the dying 7th Doctor is taken to after he is shot. Her understandable lack of familiarity with Time Lord physiology accidentally kills the 7th Doctor, leading to his regeneration. She helps the 8th Doctor battle the Master, save the Earth from destruction, and gets a few kisses with the Doctor in along the way.
Some also include Chang Lee, a San Francisco street tough from the TV movie, as a companion. But he's more of a companion to the Master in that movie, though he does help out the 8th Doctor. It's a whole dispute. Don't worry about it.
We're still not kissing.
No. Not on screen. After the 1996 movie, the series remained off-air again until the series returned in 2005. The spin-off media falls into 3 main timelines when it comes to the 8th Doctor: comics, novels, and audio dramas.
The comics, first published in the Radio Times, then in Doctor Who magazine, featured companions like Stacey Townsend, Ice Warrior Sard, sci-fi fan Izzy Sinclair, sentient Cyberman Croton, and amphibian woman Destry. The comics are notable as the final 8th Doctor story, The Flood, was originally intended to feature a regeneration into the 9th Doctor, but this was scrapped before publishing.
The novels, generally published by BBC Books, save for a single Virgin Publishing novel, feature the Doctor being pushed deeper into various paradoxes and messes in time caused by various warring time-active factions like Faction Paradox. Companions of this medium include Sam Jones, a Greenpeace activist, Fitz Kreiner, a 60s rocker type, Compassion, a woman experimented on by the Time Lords who eventually evolves into a human-formed TARDIS, Miranda, the Doctor's adoptive daughter, Angie Kapoor, a stock trader, and Trix McMillan, a con artist.
The audio dramas, which feature Paul McGann in the role once again, have been produced by Big Finish Productions since 2002 and have broken into different ranges of stories as time has gone by. In the main line of stories, the Eighth Doctor was joined by Edwardian adventuress and living paradox Charlie Pollard and the shape-shifting alien Karis. Later stories would place twins Samson and Gemma and Frankenstein author Mary Shelley as pre-Charlie companions.
A later line of Eighth Doctor audios teamed him with Northerner Lucy Miller and the more posh Tamsin Drew, as well as reuniting him with his granddaughter Susan, now grown up, and her son Alex, the Doctor's great-grandson, who's played by Paul McGann's son, Jake. The most recent release, Dark Eyes, is the closest to the modern series so far, with a darker Eighth Doctor in a Ninth Doctor-style outfit, joined by World War I nurse Molly O'Sullivan, and battling a time-traveling plot involving the Daleks and Time Lords.
When the TV series returned in 2005, it was uncertain whether the Eighth Doctor was in continuity. This uncertainty remained until a sketch of the Doctor appeared in John Smith's journal in the 2007 episode Human Nature, and a video clip of the Eighth Doctor was shown in the 2008 Christmas special The Next Doctor. The TV movie is really your only choice for an on-screen adventure featuring the Eighth Doctor, so give it a try.
In terms of the spin-off media, we'd recommend
Alien Bodies. This novel features a lot of cool world building and really takes advantage of telling a Doctor Who story in prose.
There's also The Flood, which is a great comic story, and the last pre-new series Eighth Doctor comic adventure.
There are also a lot of Eighth Doctor audios from Big Finish. We'd recommend starting with the first Lucy Miller adventure, Blood of the Daleks, and working your way forward to the most recent release, Dark Eyes. Dark Eyes can be listened to separately, but having the backstory makes it that much cooler.
The TV movie is one of 6 Doctor Who adventures set on New Year's Eve 1999 and New Year's Day 2000, along with the comic strip Plastic Millennium, the novels Millennial Rights and Millennium Shock, the short story Suitors Inc., and the 4th Doctor segment of the comic The Forgotten. There's probably going to be some more, so get used to it. What's your favorite Eighth Doctor adventure? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more of our monthly Doctor Who specials, as well as the normal episodes in between.
Until next week, if you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time
On
Geek Crash Course.
No, John Hurt, get out. Get out.
John
Stay.
Hurt. That guy always getting in the middle of things. I am feeling fancy.
This week, we're continuing on with our monthly Doctor Who special.